Okay. Okay. So, earlier you told me that you're actually the boyfriend of one of the young ladies that has kind of gone viral, that I did about a month and a half ago or so. We was talking about all type of stuff, but you're the boyfriend.
Yes.
You're the one that she was in the tent with.
Yes.
So, have you ever been married?
No.
All right. When was the last time you had a relationship?
I'm in a relationship right now and I love him. He just walked over here.
What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got my man out here today. How you doing today, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, man. So, are you homeless?
Yes, sir.
All right. And so, how old are you?
I'm 34. I'll be 35 in about 27 days.
Okay, man. I mean, happy early birthday for sure.
Thank you.
And so, how long have you been homeless?
This go round about a year and 6 months.
Okay. So you say this go round, so you've been homeless before?
Yes, sir. Up and down, struggle, mistakes.
So, I mean, this last time, what was it that happened a year and a half ago that made you homeless?
My birthday hit. I lost my grandmother on my birthday and her sister. So
why did that make you homeless? Were you living with them?
No, just depressed, drugs, alcohol, bad decisions. Everything is a decision. So being homeless is a decision. It's not something you just wake up. Some people have unfortunate things happen to them, but it's a decision. You give up on regular day, everyday life.
And so, I mean, why would you say that you gave up?
Just stopped trying. Didn't want to work. Didn't want to.
Why?
Stop caring, I guess. It's especially in Atlanta. It's so easy to be homeless and survive. They're gonna feed you every day. They're gonna pass out money. They're gonna pass out blankets, tents. Like, you don't have to work. The Bible says you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. You teach a man a fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. All these people are eating for a day. They live day by day. The church feeds you. This place you can take a shower. This place you can lay down. This person gonna give you a tent. These people gonna give you $20. That person gonna give you $5. So I appreciate all the help, but everybody's giving away fish. Nobody's giving away jobs. Or can I put you in this hotel? Can I get you in this program? Can I help you do this? Help you do that? It's here you go. It's handouts.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you want training, or job skills.
I have training and jobs.
What do you have training in?
I got 18 years cooking experience. I pour concrete of the construction. That's really not the thing. We need people that's really going to invest. A lot of these programs are set up, and it's all about money and numbers. You got people in this gateway right now getting high. You got teachers and counselors and sleeping with the clients.
I mean, so let me ask this. So, okay, you was talking about getting high. Do you have a history of drug use?
Oh, yes sir.
What drugs?
Alcohol, cocaine, unfortunately.
Powder or crack?
Powder.
Okay. Do you just snort it or smoke it? Or? Okay. When was the last time you snorted some powder?
Early this morning. I ain't been asleep in about 14 hours.
Okay, so that was like earlier this morning, like
5:30.
Okay. All right. And I mean, so you have some skills, you have some things you can do. Why don't you do those things?
Honestly, I don't know. It's just certain days you wake up, you want to do better, then it's easier to rip and run when somebody come past you $20 and you already got an addiction problem. You're not gonna run and go catch the bus. You're gonna run to the dope boy, to whoever, get your fix, and go from there. Especially with the alcohol. The alcohol is the worst. No other drug is worse than alcohol. It's everywhere. I'm from New Orleans, so drinking is a thing we do. It's like,
no, I know, man. I mean, you could walk around the street with. I love New Orleans. Let's just say that.
Me too. I'm born and raised, but I wouldn't go back to live. For me, being an alcoholic,
because of your alcohol addiction.
Man, you get a pint for $4.37. and it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Okay. So that's a good segue to start from the beginning, man. Where are you from?
I'm from New Orleans.
Okay, shout out to NO, man. Definitely one of my favorite cities in the world, man. New Orleans, I love it. All right, and so being from New Orleans, man, growing up, did you have both your mom and your dad in the household?
I had my mom and my stepdad raised me. My biological father was in prison when I grew up.
What was he in prison for?
Armed robbery, I believe, at that time.
Okay. And so what age were you when your stepdad came into the picture?
7.
Okay. And so do you have any siblings, brothers and sisters?
I have 5 brothers, 1 sister.
Okay, all with the mom?
No, my dad, it's 3 brothers on my dad and my sister, and 2 brothers on my mom and my stepdad.
So that's her and the stepdad's kids?
Yes.
Okay, and so those are your younger brothers?
Yes, I'm the oldest boy. My sister's older than me.
Okay, all right. And your sister, though, is that the same mom and dad?
No, same dad.
Just the same dad, I got you. So as far as who you lived with, and because you say you lived with mom and stepdad, were you the oldest in the house?
No, my stepbrother was older than me.
Okay, so you had a stepbrother as well.
Middle, I'm the middle.
I get it.
Middle on one side and the oldest on the other side.
I get it. All right. And so growing up, I mean, would you say that you had a fairly normal childhood?
Oh, great childhood. I can't blame anything on my parents or my family or nobody like that.
Did you go to high school?
Yeah. I
Graduated?
No, Katrina hit. I lost everything, like no records. I went to math and science in high school.
What was the highest grade you got up to?
12. I had a full ride, academic scholarship to be a chemist, believe it or not.
Well, so I mean, you couldn't go back when everything got back squared away?
No, they lost all records. It was no grades, no transcript for me. I had to get a GED. It was nothing. When we came here after Katrina, it was nothing. They had no record of it.
So have you pretty much been here ever since?
Back and forth.
Back and forth? Okay. I mean, and so does your family, like your mom, your stepdad, your siblings, do they still mostly live in New Orleans?
No, my mom, everybody's kind of scattered.
Where does mom and stepdad live?
Mom is in Decatur. She's here.
Okay, so she lives here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Is she still with your stepdad?
Yep.
Okay, so they're both here in Decatur?
Yep.
Okay. And what about your siblings?
Scattered, St. Louis, Texas, one in New Orleans, one here. Everybody's everywhere.
So does your mom know that you're homeless?
Yeah, well, like I said, decisions, baby. She wants me to make a different decision for us to drinking, especially the drinking. And, you know, I choose to live my life the way I want to live it. So these are the consequences and repercussions of that.
Okay. So, you know, earlier you told me that you're actually the boyfriend of one of the young ladies that has kind of gone viral, that I did about a month and a half ago or so. You know, we was talking about all type of stuff, but you're the boyfriend.
Yes.
You're the one that she was in the tent with.
Yes.
And so, have you ever been married?
No.
All right. When was the last time you had a relationship?
I'm in a relationship right now and I love him. He just walked over here.
You're in a relationship right now?
Right now, and he just walked over here while I was doing this commercial, and he's back over
That's
there.
the guy that you looked at real quick?
Yes, he's from New Orleans, and I love him.
How long have y'all been in a relationship?
We've been together since November the 1st of last year.
Okay. And so how long have y'all been together?
Last October, I believe.
Okay. And so, I mean, you know, being, you know, kind of having this relationship out on the street, I mean, do you have any desire to get off the street and kind of be a little more normal?
Yes, but when you with somebody and y'all depend on each other day by day, it's one person might have that motivation that morning to go do something better, and then this person does it, and it's almost like a crutch. You don't want to leave them, they don't want to leave you. So it is a desire.
Is it like a toxic attachment sometimes?
Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's, you know, we all we got. You know, we like when I'm hungry, she makes sure I eat. When I'm shaking and I need a drink, baby girl, go get me a drink. So, you know, I ain't got nobody else right now. she's all I got.
Okay.
And like I said, both of us make horrible decisions, but we roll with the punches. Roll with the punches, I would say.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't. I don't have any kids.
Okay. Because, I mean, yeah, she was telling me that she was actually on her way to Virginia
Yes.
when she got caught up here in Atlanta and has pretty much been here ever since.
Okay, what drug specifically?
Crack cocaine.
All right.
What this? I've never seen nothing in Atlanta like it is here. You know, it's the drugs are everywhere, but here it's like too easy. Like it's too simple.
Okay.
But I came to Atlanta because I was going to meet my 2 daughters. I ended up getting stuck out here doing drugs. That's what caused me to stay. And I'm here now because I like Atlanta. I mean, I love Atlanta.
And that's
She was on her way to go see her kids.
That's a whole nother argument we have every day.
What's that argument about?
Because I want her to go. You can't stay here for me. You got to go. I'm grown.
So you encourage her to go
Every
see her kids?
single day. Every single day.
And what is her counter argument?
She want me to go with her, but I can't go with you like that. I can't help you as a man in this particular predicament. She don't believe we need to go to a program we can survive, and that's a lie. I'm an alcoholic, babe. I know that for a fact. So I gotta be somewhere and be sober and do the regular people, day to day.
So what about like programs like Sober Living America or, you know, other programs? I mean, have you tried those?
I graduated Georgia Works right here.
You graduated from Georgia Works?
Twice.
You graduated twice?
Twice. It's not the program. It's having a support system after you graduate. That's how I really
I
fell
see it.
off.
I get it.
And like I said, I don't blame anybody. Everything is a decision. But while I was in the program, everybody was supportive and right behind me. Everything's great. But when I got out and got on my own, it's nobody like checking.
There's no follow-up.
It's addiction is a real disease. It's nobody.
And it never,
checking
and there's no cure. It never leaves.
It never leaves. You wake up with it every day, every morning. So that's what kind of drove me back to where I just don't care. Because it was like when I was good and I'm doing good, I'm following the rules, everybody calling and this, that. I started working, started making money, and I'm calling, trying to get in touch, reach out to certain people, and it's nobody kind of...
Do you feel like therapy will help?
God is the best therapy.
I mean, have you tried therapy?
No. Black people don't go to therapy.
No. I ain't gonna let you tell that lie. I'm in therapy right now, brother. I mean, the bottom line is that that may be an option for you, man. That may be an option for you. Maybe something you want to look into. As a matter of fact, one of the things that I'm going to be doing with you guys is trying to figure out who needs what and connecting you with those people. And I think that you would benefit from sitting down with a therapist, preferably a black male therapist, and really processing all this stuff to get to the root of why you have the addiction, why you have some of the maybe attachment issues or possibly abandonment issues. But okay, so you're 34, man. You're still a fairly young guy, okay? Do you have any desire to get off the street?
Of course.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say that desire is on average?
I'm about a 7 right now.
Okay.
I really, my hardest decision is leaving this young lady right now, because I don't want to leave her out. She's a sweetheart, and
She really is a beautiful spirit. I say that.
but that's my only thing, and horrible as it sounds, is coming to a head. It's either me or her.
Who you gonna choose?
They say love yourself first.
Well, you know, when you I don't know if you've ever been on a plane, man, but one of the things that they tell you when you're about to take off is, in the event that the plane goes down, you got to put the mask on yourself first before you can help the person next to you. You know?
Gotcha.
So, all right, man. So, I mean, you know, let me ask you this, okay? If you could get in a time machine, right, and you could go back to any age that you ever was in life, all right, and you're gonna show up with these exact clothes on, looking how you look, homeless, okay? And the whole point is to say something, to tell yourself something that will change the outcome of your life, okay? You only got 30 seconds to be back in the past. What age would you go to, and what would you tell yourself in those 30 seconds to try to have a different fate?
I'll go back to 18, 3 weeks before Katrina.
And what would you tell yourself?
Don't do drugs. Don't. That was.
Is that when you started?
That's when I started hard drugs. I was drinking, smoking a little weed. But once we came here, that's when everything else started. I would really stress myself because it's a hereditary thing with the alcoholism. Yeah, so it just runs in the family. But I'll let myself know. Don't try any hard drugs, no pills, don't do it. It's not for you. It ain't gonna bring you nowhere.
So if your mom, stepdad, or any of your family was to happen to come across this video on YouTube, what do you think their reaction would be?
Not really sure. Up and down. Depend. I can't remember everything I done said, but
what would your mom's reaction be?
I couldn't tell you.
When was the last time you talked to her?
A couple weeks ago. About 3-4 weeks ago.
And what was that conversation like?
What you gonna do? Make a decision.
So she wants you to get off the street. She's got a couch or a bed for you or whatever.
Yeah. If I get a job or go to work or do something productive, my family got my back. It's like you said, it's more or less the, got to get to the root of the problem. That's pretty much it.
All right, man. Well, like I say, man, I'm gonna recommend therapy. I'm gonna recommend therapy, man. That's just me to you. It's just black man to another black man. All right, listen, man. So we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have a social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Money sign J Landry 504. That's my Cash App. My email jlandry490@gmail.com. Comment, you can hit me, ask questions.
Okay. All right, man. Well, like I say, man, we really appreciate you, and we wish you nothing but the best out here. All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, man. Have a good one.